What is hatching, Tug Peeps? All Man Top coming at you today with our Week 8 matchup for the UAPB, and we are playing Troy and the Boca Raton Raticates. Troy took over for a coach this season, and he's playing with a team that isn't his, but he still has a scary team, and we're going to take a look at what he's bringing. He has Cresselia, Rotom, Toxicroak, Mega Sableye, Dragonite, Delmise, Klinklang, Smeargle, Terrakion, Slurpuff, and Pyroar, and his Z captain is Terrakion, and that's very scary. Terrakion can just wreck shop, especially if he gets up something like a, Rock Polish. It outspeeds my entire team, and sad face. So those are things we have to look out for. The team we brought was Jolteon. He does not have an electric immunity on his team, so we can freely Volt Switch across his team. We outspeed everything that isn't Scarfed, so we're bringing a Volt Switching Jolteon. We also have Mega Altaria, Dugtrio, Suicune, Jirachi, and a very special Yanmega. So let's dive into this match. I believe we just start off with our Jolteon. We can just Volt Switch out on anything he has in. Very possible he'll be leading Smeargle or the Sableye to try and get off some shenanigans. So we do just lead off with Jolteon. He is going to lead with Smeargle. We're going to Volt Switch off here. Even if he's Scarfed, the worst he can do is get a little bit of damage off on us or put us to sleep. And we are just going to Volt Switch out here. He is the Sash variant. Now, had I been thinking properly, which, I actually was, I go out into Altaria fully expecting there to be a Spore coming. So, until I Mega Evolve, I have Natural Cure. So I switch out into this expecting a Spore, or, if he wants to be cheeky, Dark Void, if that's still allowed. But that was the thought going out into this. And he's just going to set up rocks. So I'm like, okay, maybe he's not carrying a Spore. I Mega Evolve, and he Spores me. It's just like, okay. Okay, that's fine. He's going to go into Klinklang, and we are just going to burn a turn of sleep. So we burn 2 turns of sleep now. We're going to go into Dugtrio. This does negate our Focus Sash. Unfortunately, he's going to Gear Grind, which does a huge ton of damage. We're going to get the Earthquake off, but because he has Shucka Berry, that does nothing. He's got the Hidden Power. We see that isn't super effective, so we know it's not Ice, Water, or Grass, which is good. We also know it's not Electric, because that would have done nothing to us, but not entirely certain what that was for specifically. Maybe, no, it can't be HP Rock because we would have resisted it. I don't know what that was. Possibly HP Ground for Jirachi? I mean, that was a safe play. Had we gone into anything except Yanmega. So we're just going to go Blueberry. We can Scald anything coming in. We get this thing burned, which is fantastic, which means it's slowly going to be whittled down. He can Toxic us, which is fine because I believe we have the rest this week. Because, we have rest every week because it's good. We're just going to continue to Scald. This turn, he should go down to the burn. He just wants to continue to get damage on us. Probably could have rested that turn. He's going to go into Delmise, and I'm just like, oh, this thing is not going to be happiness for my team. We go into Darkwing because I predicted the grass move to come. It does come. It doesn't do a huge amount of damage, and we're able to come in and take it. So he's going to switch out, go into Smeargle. We're going to burn our Z move, which is stupid on me. We do the Savage Spin out. A lot of this team, you'll see, was dedicated to taking down Cresselia, which he didn't even bring. Our team really lacked the power to 1v1 or super duper damage Cresselia, and the fact he didn't bring it against us is just baffling. Possibly he doesn't like it, I don't know. But when he didn't bring it, it was just like, what? But Savage Spin out, doing a huge amount of 1% damage to that Smeargle. And it dies. We do get the speed boost. He can bring in his Dragonite here, and I don't want him setting up free Dragon Dances or agilities or anything like that. Even though he isn't the Z move user, Dragonite is still a huge threat, especially if it's weakness policy. We do have Hidden Power Ice, I believe. Yep, there's Hidden Power Ice. Because he has a Marvel scale up, it does less than half. He does stay in, be cheeky, and go for the Dragon Claw, which means it's possible that he either A, doesn't have the extreme speed, which I don't know why a physical variant wouldn't, or he just expected something else to come in, like the Suicune. And that's that. So we go into Jirachi here. We know we're going to outspeed. He brings in Sableye. We just U-turn out, which is great for us because now we're not going to get burnt. And we're going to bring in Mega Altaria. We're asleep. He isn't going to risk getting returned to the face. Even though we haven't shown an attacking move yet, he doesn't know. It could have been Hyper Voice or the pixelated return. And here I just have an immense brain fart. Immense brain fart. I completely forgot that this thing gets that steel worker or whatever the heck it is, which gives it steel stab. And I'm going to stay in a Dragon Dance here, and he's just going to anchor shot me or whatever the heck it's called and just destroy my face. And I felt so freaking stupid when this happened. It's just like, I had Delmise in a draft. Why would I forget that happening? It's just like, oh my god. I don't know. I was just... My brain was not functioning properly, and in my opinion, that was a huge mistake that probably cost the game. Spoilers. And I was just like, at that point, it would have been really good. We got Shadow Ball, which is going to do about half. He is packing the Earthquake. I was a little surprised that that killed us at that range, but alas, we're just going to U-turn out here. We don't really have anything that just comes in and says happy day to this thing. He's going to Earthquake us, which again still does a huge amount of damage to a defensively invested Blueberry. And we go for the extra sensory there. It isn't enough to kill him. This match just has me pitching fits to myself. So we go back out into Little Shotty. And our best chance for doing as much damage to the rest of his team is Play Rough. Because it's what we got. It is able to kill this Delmise. He's going to bring out the Sableye. And he has Prankster Will-O-Wisp. And I'm just... Another week I'm sitting here thinking to myself, how do we run special Jirachi with Moonblast? It would have just wrecked his team. So we get the Play Rough off, and I'm really disappointed with how much damage that does. I mean, I know he's physically defensive and Mega Sableye and all those things, but the fact that that wasn't able to take him down, and that had we been a mixed variant or Moonblasting variant, that would have just been fantastic. And unfortunately, we do not... we missed that last Play Rough, which even if we had crit, I don't know would have killed him at that range. So we lose 3-0 to Troy and the Boca, Raton, Raticates. Sad face. So the Raticates beat the Pirattatas. 3-0 loss. And we have fallen to a 4-4 record. After winning our first 4 matches, we lose 4 matches in a row. So our early momentum is gone, and we really need to start prepping better. The front office is doing a fantastic job. I just haven't had enough time to sit down, mull over the sets, and know that I know the sets. I could blame it on a million different things, but ultimately it breaks down to me not putting enough time into prepping for these matches. Because had I had enough time, had I put enough time into it. I think I could have won this match easily had I known my team a little bit better and just been a little more familiar. But that is only something I can fix. Like I said, the front office boys are doing a fantastic job putting these teams together for me, but I need to invest more time in it myself, and that's something I need to start doing. So congratulations to Troy and the Boca Raton Raticates. This has been all meant up, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.